on Twitter, where Kenyans and Nigerians are having a serious go at each other over Lupita Nyong'o's latest role. The Kenyan actress will play the lead character in a 10-episode screen adaptation of the novel Americanah. Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie's 2013 bestseller follows the love story of two Nigerian teenagers separated in their journeys to pursue an education in the West. The girl goes to America and the boy goes to the UK, and they both have to deal with being black abroad. We'll find out why some Nigerians think Lupita won't live up to the character. But first, let's listen to Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie talking to DW about how the book Americanah changed her life.
I think it freed me. I think because Americanah is a book that it's a book I wanted to write, and I didn't want to follow convention. And in some ways, I hadn't actually seen anything like it, which is to say the story of immigrants from Africa, but who are not escaping war or poverty, but simply want more, who have dreams, you know, in the way that I think human beings have had for centuries, that we sometimes wake up and we think we want to see what's there, right? Because what's here isn't enough. And I wanted to tell that story because it's a story I know. That's the kind of immigration that I'm familiar with. And it's not to say that the other kinds of African stories are not important, but simply to say that we can have a wider range of African stories that are told. And so I wrote Americanah, not even sure that anybody would want to read it, really, because I don't think it fit any of the kind of recognizable forms or formats for an immigrant.
So back to the controversy on Twitter, my colleagues Edith Kimani in Nairobi and Flourish Shukura in Lagos are going to unpack that for us. It's good to see you, ladies. Flourish, I'll start with you. Why are Nigerians having a hard time accepting an Oscar-winning actress to play the lead character Ifemelu in the Americanah series?
Well, this is clearly because Ifemelu in the series is a Nigerian woman. First of all, the book was written by a Nigerian, so we're trying to, own that proudly. And they believe that there are so many talented actresses in Nollywood that could have been picked to play this role. But this is really about many people having this ideology that Africa is seen as a country. And so as long as it's an African role, it has to be Lupita, which people are trying to fight against.
Okay, so Edith, coming to you, you've read the book, you know Ifemelu. What do you think anyone playing this role needs to bring out? And why do you think Lupita is right for the job?
Well, I guess because of the obvious reason. She is the best person for the job. She is an Oscar-winning actress, after all. And her story, like that of Ifemelu and many other Africans, reads like it does in the book. An African who is removed from her continent and has to battle with her identity once she finds herself in an alien place. Is this what Lupita needs to be thinking about? If you ask Flourish, she might tell you that it's the Igbo accent she needs to be really worried about.
Okay, so talking about that Igbo accent, Edith, and that's right, many Nigerians are worried about whether she'll be able to pull it off. So I guess you're going to have to stand in for your girl right now and convince Nigerians like Flourish that Lupita will nail the Igbo accent. Give us your best shot at it.
Just for the record, I am not Nigerian, I'm not an actress, I don't know how to do accents, but Flourish, we beg you, let our girl do the part. She's gonna nail it. And she's African. I personally don't think it's a big deal, but then again, I'm not Nigerian, and it might be a different case if it was a Kenyan role being cast to a Nigerian.
Okay, Edith, so if I were judging that, I would give you a straight up, you are not getting a role in any Nollywood film. But I'm going to leave that to Flourish to do. Flourish, you be the judge of that. How did Edith do with that hopeless, in my opinion, Igbo accent?
I'm going to try not to be too harsh because Edith is not an actress. But if I were to cast Edith for the role, she's definitely not getting it. And I hope Lupita does a better job than that. Lupita is a great actress, and I wish her all the best.
Right. Well, this could have all been solved if people cast a Zimbabwean. All right. So that's Flourish Shukura in Lagos and Edith Kimani in Nairobi. We're all looking forward to that Americanah series film, and we'll sure be interested to see how Lupita does after all. Girls, thank you.